After the last time was so successful, we did a similar tether setup here. Greg did only hang out for the very first part of this because Dawn was doing well, and I also added her mat there in the background, so she can get reinforced for standing on that. She can go in the crate if she wants. And there I actually moved it so that she goes across it on her way to the car crate. So if she steps on it, I can mark that and reward her. She's still allowed to go in the car crate if she wants to, but if she'd rather stay out here and get that reinforcement, she can. Either way, it's available on the mat. Setting Dawn up for as many wins as possible helps keep her in the game. You can already see there's just so much more focus and engagement than there was beforehand. Walking up to me, giving eye contact, really, really great. Consent is such an important part in dog training. It's a big part of what I talk about when I work with nail trims or other husbandry and grooming skills. But this just goes to show how much it can change even really different training situations, like with Dawn. And here this is fast forwarded a bit because she did hang out for about 2 minutes in the car crate. So I did a meat and cheese scatter there for her. I did some butt scritches, which she loves. Did another meat and cheese scatter. And after a little bit of that, she was ready to get back to playing the game again. And now here I am actually asking for behaviors. Up until this point, I was simply marking and rewarding behaviors that she offered, but at this point she was able to focus enough to respond to some cues. And there I am paying her in that sit to help maintain that position. Now I did do something a little bit different here. Generally speaking, when I'm working on stay, I will reset the dog by feeding out of position. So your stay is done, no worries, get up, move around, we'll reset it. In this situation, Dawn was having a really hard time with the initial sit, and repeating that was not helpful. It was not going well for her. So I did switch that up and just continued to pay her in position for as long as she could maintain that sit stay. So again, a little bit different than what I usually recommend. You will hear that a lot throughout my videos with Dawn, but you do have to work with the dog in front of you and hold on to things a little loosely sometimes. Also, I generally don't move away from a dog in a stay until they are focused, or at least relaxed. Here, Dawn does do better when she's able to kind of focus off into the woods here. So I, letting her do that, set her up to succeed. If if instead I broke it all down to where she did every single step perfectly, we would get nowhere. So rather, she got paid for approximations of what I wanted.